Hello, everybody, it's Bendominator, and welcome back to another episode of the Bendominator podcast. Today, we are on episode 36 of the podcast, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. We are getting an update tomorrow. We are getting Tilted Towers back in the game after a very long time of people waiting, after a very long time of people wanting it. We're getting Tilted tomorrow, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. I fully expect the servers to just completely die tomorrow. The servers are just, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to play it until like the afternoon tomorrow because, yeah. But what I will be doing tomorrow morning is I'm going to be making a video on the update. I'm going to be talking about the new skins and all that kind of stuff. I really do hope we get the henchman device for creative. But other than that, Tilted is pretty much all I'm expecting. Tilted and a few new skins. I do expect we'll probably get some like encrypted Spider-Man stuff because there's still more skins that they have yet to release for Spider-Man. We don't know who they are. They just said friends and foes. So we're probably gonna see. I would expect to see at least one Spider-Man villain encrypted. I don't know when we're actually gonna learn who it is though. But that's what I'm thinking. But we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, I'm very, very excited for the update tomorrow. I think it's going to be a good one. I really, I've just been frustrated recently with Fortnite, not because of the game itself, just because, I don't know, like the last few days I've been trying to play it, I just have not been playing. Like, I've been playing so bad to the point where I can't really even enjoy the game right now because I just, like, lose every fight and I can't even, like, get any kills. And it's really upsetting because I'm just, like, I don't know what it is with me. I just have not been able to play well for some reason, which usually I'm able to play at least decently. Like, I'm not great at the game, but usually I'm able to, especially in solos, because that's the thing for me is if I'm in, like, trios or squads, it's really hard because uh it's just like it's so overwhelming, especially if you're playing squads and you get in a fight. There's so many people, and you kind of all got to do your part. And it squads is very difficult, in my opinion. For me, I don't get a lot of squad wins with friends just because I don't know, it's overwhelming to fight that many people to go on against a whole squad, even with your teammates. But usually in like duos and solos, I like play pretty well. But it's just I have been playing matches and immediately dying off spawn every time. Like it's either I immediately die off spawn, even if the POI is not very popular, or I land like a weird landmark and I just spend like half the game walking around and then I get in a fight and I die. So I just really I don't know what it is with me, but lately I don't know. I just thought I'd talk about that because it's just like it's related to Fortnite, and I think it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, it's not my day. Not every day you're not gonna play well. It's just I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, that's kind of how I've been with Fortnite for a bit now. So I haven't really been playing BR recently. Just because I don't know. Every time I try to play it, I just can't have fun with it because I keep dying, which is a shame because I still think Chapter 3 is great. And it has nothing, it's like there's no problem with the game at all. It's not even, I'm not even like getting screwed over by skill based because like it's not even that good of players. I'm just dying because I'm being an idiot. So yeah, it's not even a fault problem with the game. But hopefully when Tilted comes out, hopefully I'll get back into it. I'll be able to get back into the swing of it and enjoy the game again because I think it's going to be a really good update. And I do hope Henchmen come out for creative because that's going to help me with my adventure map that I've been working on. And hopefully I'll get back to streaming building that. And that'll be a lot of fun as well. So yeah, that's mainly what I'm hoping for is just Henchmen and creative. And of course we're going to get Tilted. So that is going to be pretty fun. I don't think I'm going to really do a looking back on the channel this week thing because I also just did not it sucks because last week's episode I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm really feeling good about the channel." And then this week I just uploaded like one commentary and did one actually I did two live streams. I did the city live stream this week. So I'm happy about that. I did do a city live stream this week. But yeah, this whole last week just has not been great for me. I don't know what it has been, but I just have not had a good week. Hopefully this next week will change, but this last week's just been a slog. Even the weekend and everything has just not been that great. I haven't felt extremely motivated this last week, though I have been working on stuff that are related to the channel that necessarily aren't out yet and you probably won't see for a while. But I think that's going to change tomorrow once we get the update. And hopefully I'm able to play the update. Probably like in the afternoon tomorrow, I'll play the update. Maybe I'll even stream myself playing it. And just get back into the swing of things with Fortnite again. But yeah, it's kind of been a weird week when it comes to the channel and Fortnite and just me personally. So yeah. I apologize. Like, I usually at least do like 2 commentaries. I didn't even do 2. I did 1. So yeah, it is what it is. Some weeks are better than others, but hey, gotta look positive next or tomorrow even. We're gonna be getting that tilted update, so that is going to be fun. But yeah, in terms of actual Fortnite news this week, of course, getting the update tomorrow. I talked about that. We got weather. We got the tornadoes and stuff. I've only seen a tornado once, and I've never seen a lightning storm, so yeah, they have like up the stuff on that. I think it's mostly just because I keep dying at the start of every match. Like I said before, like I literally haven't been able to just enjoy the game right now because I'm dying at the start of every game. So yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen them very often. Flare gun's back, which is awesome. Really, really cool. My main issue with it is that there's so many good items to pick up that I barely ever pick it up, even though I want to. And I think that's mostly just because there's so many good heals. Like, every match, I feel like I'm always just going to pick up an auto shotgun, a MK7, a Stinger SMG, and then 2 heals. So I never have room, you know? I never have room for, like, an item like that, which I think that'll be different when I play, like, squads and stuff, which I have not done in a while. I think we talked about the heavy rumors last week, so yeah, that is literally all the news. That's pretty much all the news, but I will say the weather is cool. I will say that the weather is pretty neat. But yeah, I think that literally is it. And yeah. I think that's really it. So update tomorrow. We got the hotfix, which I think was really good. I think that was a lot of fun. I still see people going like, "Oh, we need an update so bad," after getting weather. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I mean, to each their own. Like, everyone can have their thoughts on the game and everything. But for me personally, I don't understand. Like, I'm excited for the update tomorrow, but I really just don't get why people like today people have been like, finally, after a month of nothing, we're getting an update. It's like, we have had a month of nothing. There's been plenty this month. Like, sure, we haven't had a update in a month, but like there's been plenty of hotfixes, there's been plenty of things happening. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. And I mean, I'm glad, because I'm glad I'm not bored of the game, you know, because the last thing I want to be is bored of the game. I think I don't know. The only thing that's been upsetting me lately is just my my skill issues, if you will. I've been suffering from a major skill issue, and it's been inhibiting my ability to play the game. But yeah. Uh but anyways, yeah, tomorrow update, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Again, I'm gonna make a video on it. Probably talking about skins, and then maybe I'll even stream it tomorrow night, and hopefully just have a good time doing that. It's also just cool to get a map change in the middle of a season. I really like that. I hope that's something they continue to do. I think Chapter 3 is already off to such a good start. So, I am worried about mid-games, so I'm very worried for Tilted because mid-games are going to be really boring, I think, after Tilted gets added. But hopefully with the whole bounty system and everything, that's better. Yeah, that's the main problem that Tilted had in early, like when it was actually in Fortnite, is so many people went there and got killed off that like the numbers just plummeted from the start. But hey, you know, I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it a lot. But man, the servers are gonna, the servers are not gonna like, servers are not gonna be happy with the Tilted update. I wonder if the peak player count's gonna go above the launch of Chapter 3. Like, I wonder if people are that excited for it. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. All right, so we're gonna move on to viewer questions. I know we're like 10 minutes into the episode, but you know, we're gonna move on to the viewer questions because there really isn't much other news to talk about, of course. So Joey asks, do you think tents will stay for the whole chapter? I don't see why they wouldn't, but you know, Fortnite vaults stuff a lot, so I really wouldn't be surprised if they got removed. I don't think they're getting removed soon, but I think I predict that at some point during Chapter 3 they will be removed at least once. But I'm guessing they'll be added back. But I feel like there's going to be some season. I feel like there's always some random season during a chapter that like changes the meta a bunch. So maybe one day tents won't be the meta. I really hope they don't get removed though, because I currently have 2 snowball launchers in my tent, and I want to see how long I can keep those just to flex them. I think that'd be funny. But yeah. Llama asks, what POIs do you think had potential but were wasted? I honestly think that POIs. I feel like Holly Hedges in Chapter 2 had potential to like become really interesting, and they could expand it because you had like that whole the Halloween store next to it that turned into just like an empty store, and then like I feel like they could expand it that way. Lazy Lake had potential. I feel like that could have been changed. I think most Chapter 2 POIs just had the potential to be different. Honestly, actually, the Steamy Stacks, that would have been really cool if there was like a nuclear like thing that happened there. And it just like formed a weird biome, like toxic sludge biome or something. I don't know. I think most of the Chapter 2 POIs had like a bunch of potential with map changes. For like Chapter 3, I don't know. I don't know what they would even do with any of the POIs. And I don't know. Yeah. I don't really know. And then in terms of Chapter 1, I feel like there was just POIs that were kind of forgotten about, but I don't know what they would do with them. Like Lonely Lodge. I don't know if many people really landed there near like the end of Chapter 2 or end of Chapter 1. So that I guess they could have done something like that, but I don't know. I really don't. Not really sure. Monkey asks, what's your favorite battle pass? My favorite battle pass? That's actually a really hard question. I really like the Season 5 battle pass. I think that one was really good. Sorry, the Chapter 1 Season 5 battle pass. That one was great, especially because Drift and Ragnarok, just like top tier skins. Like progressive, just amazing battle pass skins, in my opinion. Chapter 2 Season 3 battle pass I think was really good. The Chapter 2 Season 6 battle pass I think was really good. Same with Season 8. I think Chapter 2 had some pretty good battle passes. They just missed out on so many good like things that made the battle pass good, like progressives and stuff like that. But yeah, I think my favorite would have to be, I don't know, like what battle pass. Oh, actually, I really like. Actually, yeah, I think the Chapter 2 season or Chapter 1 Season X. Yeah, the Season X, Chapter 1 Season X battle pass. I think that's my favorite because I think that the battle pass I use skins from the most. I just really like it. I think it's really good. But I think Chapter 2 Season 3 is definitely up there, and same with Chapter 1 Season 5. Those are both really good battle passes as well. But I think Chapter 1 Season X. I think Season X would have to be my favorite. But yeah. Do you think Tilted is overrated? By the way, this Draco was here. Asked, do you think Tilted is overrated? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think back then when it was in the game, I thought it was overrated when it existed. But I don't know, like until I see it again, I feel like I need to actually go there again. I cuz I don't know. It's not like I hated Tilted back then, but I just never wanted to land there because, I would just die every game when I went there, obviously. Uh but when I did live and when I did like pop off, it was really fun. So that's like the whole thing about Tilted. I do think that it's kind of harmful for mid games. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's gonna be worth it when it gets added. Uh, but overall, like I don't know, I'd have to go there again because I really just it's been too long. I think back then when it was in the game, I probably would have said yes. But as for now, like I'm excited for it, and I didn't even care for it that much back then, but now I do because it's so iconic. I mean, it really is super iconic. It's weird to play Fortnite without it. So to have it back is just gonna, it's really gonna bring the game together. I feel like the map, it's really gonna like bring the map together. It's just gonna ruin mid games, but you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine with it. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. Uh, because there's always been other POIs. The thing is, like, I'm just excited to have a POI that's really populated because the only POI that's really, really populated on this map right now, I'd say are like Rocky Reels and Crony Crossroads. And I really like those POIs because they're a lot of fun. But other than that, like, I don't know. I feel like Tilt is going to be a really good hot drop. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. I'm interested to see how good it is. Like because the whole thing about Tilted in chapter 1 was it had the most chests. It had the best loot. People always went there because I had good loot. That was the initial draw to it. And then it became, oh, everyone lands here. Good loot, amazing fights, super fun, super sweaty. Just a great time if you're able to pop off, if you're able to do well. But I think that it's going to be interesting because I don't think that Tilted is actually going to be that much better loot-wise compared to most other POIs on Chapter 3 because some POIs on Chapter 3 are huge. Like Condo Canyon, Sleepy Sound, like I feel like those could have around the same amount of chests as Tilted. So I think Tilted's actually going to have more competition when it comes to the most loot because Tilted pretty much blew everything else out of the water in Chapter 1. But Tilted also has the added benefit of being super popular. So I don't know if that matters as much anymore, but I am interested to see how good. Like, is it even worth going Tilted for the loot? Is it going to be worth going Tilted for the loot? I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm very excited for it, and I'll let you know. I'll give my opinions on Tilted after the update drops. Because again, it's just been too long, it's been too long. So I'll give my opinions after the update drops. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't know. So I'll probably make a video after the update drops once I can experience it and bring all that nostalgia back of going Tilted. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited because I have a lot of fun memories. I have a lot of memories of me dying instantly, but I also have some memories of just having fun at Tilted. It's a good POI. It's gonna be interesting with the new meta. It's not quite gonna be the same because of the different loot pool, but I like the loot pool. If they do add the heavy though, that's gonna be awesome. Like if they do add the heavy, that'd be great. So I hope they do that. But yeah, Domesticated Drow asks, what are your predictions for the foundation foundation update if we get one? Plus, do you think Bugle NPCs are scrapped? I'm not really sure what you mean by foundation update, and I don't know what the Bugle NPCs are. I think by Bugle he's talking about like the MJ, like the Daily Bugle MJ NPC that we were gonna get. I think that I heard about. I think that may have been scrapped, but who knows? Because there's still Spider-Man stuff yet to come to the game. We might get like a Spider-Man update later down the line with more Spider-Man stuff. And then predictions for Foundation update. I don't really quite know what you mean by that. Maybe I'm out of the loop. Maybe I missed some news this week, but I don't. I've been on Twitter, so I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the Fortnite loop, which would be weird because I'm usually on top of stuff. But hey, I haven't made a video in a while, so yeah. And then Lamaman also asks, is cereal a super a salad? Cereal is cereal, so that's my take. But yeah, I think. How did you reach where you are now? Well, this is interesting. Okay, It's Snickers asks, how did you reach where you are now? I feel like, I mean, this is a difficult question because, I mean, where I am now, like, I guess in terms of YouTube, I just have been trying my best to stay consistent with stuff. Like what I tell everyone is that if you want to really like do well on YouTube, well, first you have to make sure you're having fun with it. Because if YouTube's something you don't actually enjoy doing, you're not gonna get very far. But if you do enjoy doing YouTube, then like that's good because for me personally, and for a lot of other people that I know that are very successful, obviously more successful than I am, but because I'm still getting started. I feel like I'm still getting started. I'm still in the process of growing, and everyone's always growing, but I'm just starting out, you know. So for me, I'm still in the grind, you know. I'm still in like stay consistent. Just keep having fun with what you're doing. Make videos you enjoy. Try to link how to improve the content and just keep it consistent. Just keep going, and just keep making videos because if you ever stop, like that's what sometimes a lot of channels just die out because they just stop making videos. Some channels die out because they're staying so consistent and so on top of it and grinding so hard to the point where they get burnt out, then they stop making videos. Like like a healthy amount of doing what you're doing. Like if there's a week where you're not really feeling it, don't push as hard, you know? Like this week I only made one video because, you know, I'm not going to push myself to do like too much if it's just not in it. And sometimes like you don't have to make a video to make progress. I mean, I made one video, but this week I've also made progress on a bunch of other projects that you guys will see soon. And, you know, that's progress. So, yeah, I don't know. I just say if you want to be successful at YouTube, I don't know if I'm like the best person to ask because again, I feel like I'm still learning. I'm getting started. I'm learning, and I'm kind of along the ride with you guys. You know. You guys are here along the ride with me, I guess would make more sense. But yeah, I'm learning too. So, but what I've learned is that consistency is key, and enjoying what you make is a lot more fun than doing something you don't, which might seem obvious, but yeah. But anyway, we've been doing this for 23 minutes, but I think I've said everything I want to say in today's episode. I answered all the questions. I went over all the news, and maybe there's some stuff that I missed because it does seem weird, but I don't know. I think I said everything I want to say. I talked about Tilted. I talked about the update. I talked about the weather and everything. I talked about the comments, and I think that pretty much does it. So I apologize. This is so short. But I apologize, it's kind of a weird week for my channel. It's just been a weird week, and I hope you guys can understand. But tomorrow is a new day. It's not a new week, because technically today, or yesterday, if you want to think about it, was the start of this week, but we're gonna do that update. We're gonna make a video. See, I'm getting so sidetracked already. It's a good thing that this hasn't been a long podcast because you can tell that I'm already like my mind's already shuffled and I've only been recording for 24 minutes. You know? I'm rambling already. So I'm just going to end it. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. Sorry if it was a weird one, but I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on Tilted and the update tomorrow and all that kind of stuff. I'm excited for the update. I'm excited to make a video on the skins. I'm excited to talk about Tilted some more once it actually releases and I get to play it. And yeah, fingers crossed we get Henchman and Creative. so I can do more of those build streams. I'll see you guys next video. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.